Imagine waking up one day and suddenly everything around you is thrown into chaos. Cars flying through the air, oceans rising like giant walls, cities destroyed in seconds, all because Earth suddenly stops spinning. Earth rotates at about 1,670 kilometers per hour at the equator. That's faster than most airplanes. But what if, one day, it suddenly stopped? Would we survive? Would the oceans disappear? Would day and night still exist? Today we're going to explore one terrifying question. What would happen if Earth stopped spinning? Before we understand what happens if Earth stops spinning, we first need to understand how Earth moves right now. Earth spins around an imaginary line called its axis. This spinning motion is known as Earth's rotation. Earth completes one full rotation every 24 hours, and that's what creates day and night. At the equator, Earth spins at about 1,670 kilometers per hour. That's faster than a commercial airplane. Even though we are moving so fast, we don't feel it, because everything around us, the air, oceans, and land, moves together with Earth. But if that spinning suddenly stopped, everything would continue moving at that speed, and that's where the disaster begins. If Earth suddenly stopped spinning, everything on its surface would keep moving. This happens because of a physics law called inertia. Inertia means that objects keep moving unless something stops them. So if Earth stopped instantly, everything not firmly attached to the ground would be thrown eastward at nearly 1,670 kilometers per hour. That includes buildings, trees, cars, people, even the atmosphere. Winds would reach speeds faster than the strongest hurricanes ever recorded. Entire cities would be destroyed within seconds. Only places near the North and South poles would be slightly safer, because rotation speed there is much slower. But for most of the world, it would be catastrophic. Now imagine the oceans. They are also moving with Earth's spin. If Earth suddenly stopped, the oceans would continue moving forward. This would create massive mega tsunamis thousands of meters tall. Entire coastlines would disappear. Water would rush inland, flooding continents. Some of the most destructive waves would spread across the planet. Earth's deepest ocean location, Mariana Trench. Even deep oceans like this would shift dramatically. Most coastal cities would be destroyed within minutes. Earth is not perfectly round. Because of its rotation, it is slightly wider at the equator. This shape is caused by a force called centrifugal force. If Earth stops spinning, this force would disappear. Earth would slowly become a perfect sphere. But something even more shocking would happen. Right now, water is slightly pulled toward the equator due to rotation. Without spinning, much of the ocean water would move toward the poles. This would create massive flooding near the poles, large drylands near the equator. Some equatorial regions might even become deserts. If Earth stopped spinning completely, day and night would change forever. One side of Earth would face the sun continuously. The other side would remain in darkness. This would create permanent day on one side, permanent night on the other. Plants would die. Animals would struggle to survive. Food chains would collapse. Most life on Earth would become extremely difficult. Earth's atmosphere also spins along with the planet. If Earth stops suddenly, the atmosphere would keep moving. This would create winds faster than 1,000 kilometers per hour. That's stronger than the most powerful storms ever recorded. These winds would destroy buildings, uproot forests. Breathing would become difficult. Air pressure would change rapidly. Many regions would become unlivable. Earth's rotation also helps maintain its protective magnetic field. This field is called Earth's magnetic field. It protects Earth from dangerous solar radiation. Without rotation, this magnetic field could weaken. That means more radiation from the sun, damage to satellites and technology. Space weather would become much more dangerous. Now you might wonder, could Earth really stop spinning? The answer is almost impossible. Stopping Earth's rotation would require an enormous amount of force, something larger than any asteroid that has ever hit Earth. For example, the asteroid impact that caused the extinction of dinosaurs, Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event, even that massive impact was not strong enough to stop Earth's rotation. So in reality, Earth suddenly stopping is extremely unlikely. But imagining it helps us understand how important Earth's rotation really is. Earth spins silently every day, keeping life stable and our planet balanced. But if that spinning ever stopped, Earth would become a completely different world, a world of endless storms, burning heat, and frozen darkness. So the next time you see the sunrise or sunset, remember, it only happens because Earth never stops spinning, and that might be the reason life exists at all.